Hello again, and Coyote Jacka, look at this one. So, EA, let's see the blood they have in their hands. Lot of studios and lot of franchises. They killed Command and Conquer, they killed Need for Speed, they killed Black, they killed Dante's Inferno, they killed Army of Two, they killed Battlefield Bad Company. Oh man, they killed Medal of Honor. I think what that still hurts for many to this day. So yeah, there is a lot of blood in their hands when it comes to, well, gaming franchises. And yeah, this company again afloat by microtransactions, Nikolai Diamond, but they have overspent so much money on fucking slop filled with DEI, and that DEI of course just crashing and being a fucking dumpster fire. Yeah, it's not profitable anymore. But they still have FIFA. And yeah, also so true, yeah, that game FIFA. Their yearly release of FIFA. Or what now called FC. This company that has gone over the rails so fucking long. For so long they have been ruining themselves. It's more than 2 decades. And they used to be good. Yeah, it was on a point that EA used to make good games, memorable games. But now considering that even they are facing backlash because hey, you are pushing Battlefield, the newer release, with community managers trying to destroy it. Ah, well, because they can't hold themselves. Talking about Charlie's here, and also developers because yeah, we covered that developer that worked on Draconish Fellheart. But wow, this company, with all of the track record, could be potentially safe in name only, because the only thing that probably they have is IPs that people still care about, they don't want them released from the same shitty management. So, video game maker EA in advanced talks to go private at roughly 50 billion valuation. So, after all of this, they will go private. So the video game publisher behind titles such as FC and Battlefield is advanced talks to go private at a valuation of roughly 50 billion according to sources familiar with the matter. A group of investors included private equity firm Silver Lake, Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, and Jared Kushner's Affinity Partners, who unveiled a deal for the publisher as soon as next week. The sources said on Friday if it goes through, the deal will mark the largest ever leveraged buyout in history. So, what does this mean? So, it's going to mean that EA is going to get better? No, it's not going to get better, but at the same time could be. So, when you go private, you are you are at the expense of just one management that decides how it's going to manage you. When it comes to publicly traded companies, they dictate dates, they dictate when they need to show revenue or pulling out the actions on from that company, and in a snap, in a single moment, they can turn that most profitable company ever going out of business. Yeah, that's how these fucking games are played when they decide to go publicly traded, or that joke that they said they have decided to become a real company. So now EA looks like they want to go as a company now. But if they have the same dogshit management, just like with Gibbs Illemode, with Boogie Slap, of course it's not going to get better. But let's see. Because Saudi Arabians, one thing they are going to uh, remove wokeness, but I think the only thing they care of is the FC. So to take private offer comes a crucial time for EA, which is banking heavily on its core sports portfolio and action shooter intellectual property to better associate video game industry as gamers get picky with spending. They're getting picky not only because of the economy is bad. They're getting picky because while the economy is bad, you are having more slow release. You have what is shovelware of games from this AAA corpus that they have spent multi-billionaire budgets, and yeah, they are not making the revenue anymore. They are not making revenue of the shareholders because they keep demanding more and more. They are greedy pigs. But also because the investment for all of those budgets, when in the past you used to have more with less investment because you had talented people, EA chased all the talent away. And yeah, going private, it's it depends. Also comes with caveats. Oh, you are going to be buyout, and we are going to be a private company. Okay, but here's the catch. I'm going to check out management. I'm not going to make you, you either accept this deal, but you have to resign. You are not going to be still managing this company. The first things these fucking CEOs, these managers are going to negotiate is their golden parachute. If that comes to case, so okay, I accept your terms, but leave me my golden parachute, and that's it. But that's an interesting take in all of this. How they are going to improve this company? How yeah, they also killed Burnout Games. The Burnout series is dead. Dead Space is dead. Fuck, they have killed a lot of franchises over the course of the years, and the only thing left from them is the soccer game and Battlefield. Let's see. EA hopes rests heavy on Battlefield 6, the latest installation of the popular shooter game franchise. Not anymore because they have seen what your developers and community managers from Hell have said about Charlie Kirk. The deal to take EA private would also mark further consolidation with the industry, after titans such as Activision Blizzard and Zynga were supplied by even larger firms, further reducing the number of publicly listed video game companies. Well, Activision Blizzard is owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft is a publicly traded company. They are big. They are a monster of a company, but still doesn't make sense. Still, they are going to be tied to shareholder management. But well, EA does make sense as an acquisition target. The cash flows as fairly consistent EA analyzed titles makes for predictable revenue profitability. DA Davidson and co-analyst Wyatt Swanson say shares of EA closed around 50% higher on Friday. Here's the catch. You know, and people have pointed out this too, because it could be a case of history repeating itself again, because if everyone remember what happened with Embracer Group, they were trying to sell themselves to a company. No, it was a law firm, yeah, from Saudi Arabia, but they have too much baggage. They were buying so many studios and franchises in video games and movies, but they had DEI hires among those studios. They had parasites. And the Saudi Arabians, even if it's not confirmed, that's something that I'm planning to believe, that they saw all the baggage and they turned off the deal. And you know how that went for Embracer Group. So much that they accepted to embrace the BlackRock's money and promote the EI non-stop. And yeah, for EA could also end, probably even if this deal that now has been announced, if not goes through, if it doesn't go through this deal, it's going to be a devastating blow for EA. That probably they could actually make them bankrupt because yeah, all this 50% increase in value from the shares because of all of the speculations can be snuffed away if the deal doesn't actually be achieved. So let's see how it's going. And even look at this. Saudi is increasing bets on gaming, so PIF and Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund and Hasbro have made a major investment in video game films through its gaming arm, Sabi Games Group, in a bid to increase its influence in the largest entertainment industry in the world. Well, we have seen them, they bought SNK, they bought Evo, and but yeah, EA, I think even EA could be potentially bought. But the thing is, how much those 50 billions is too much money, if I'm being honest. And it is because the FC licensing, you know what? They can play some anti-competitive games with those licensing for all of those teams and sync EA by making their own. But well, looks like they are more focused on buying what is already existing as a brand. So the investments are also part of the Saudi's Vision 2030 strategy to diversify the kingdom's economy beyond oil. Well, it's good that they're expanding beyond oil, but was hitting Vision 2030, yeah, my team full high is tingling. So let's see. So it can either go good, EA starts giving IPs with the treatment that they actually deserve it, could be revived, could not. They could have the same management. They could wipe out management once and for all. They could have people replace them with people that care at development level. And also, since the Saudi Arabians hate wokeness, they hate anything remotely to homosexuality for obvious reasons. They will entirely wipe out those studios and developers and say, yeah, fuck them, get them fired, filling with people that, yeah, they have our values and actually care for the franchise. Which it could be great, but also if the deal doesn't go through, so yeah, EA betted all of their eggs on the basket that is called Battlefield 6. And if this one flops, yeah, it's game over for this company. So let's see. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.